Hey guys, Chris and PJ here live for Rhino TV and Dream Giveaway Garage. We're wrapping up at the Performance Racing Industry Trade Show for 2022 and happen to stop by and see Richard at Goodson.
How you doing?
We're doing good. And we were joking about the weather. How are things in Minnesota?
Minnesota's about 12 degrees, and yesterday we got about 6.5 inches worth of snow, so it's kind of cold and gross.
There you go. But what's really cool, you guys have some fantastic tools for engine builders, and your valve train tools are really highly respected in the industry.
Yeah, we do a lot of different things with the seat and the guide work. We have measuring tools, we have cutting tools, seat grinding tools. We don't really sell the machines and things like that, but we do sell all the tooling and supplies. After you buy that big machine, you come to us for all the little things that you need to go ahead and get that seat and guide work done, along with honing supplies for block work as well. So
now I'll tell you, going all the way back to once heads were around, everybody wanted to port their heads and to get more flow. Tell us why everybody should come to you for what you guys have.
Well, what we have actually is it's kind of nice that you might have mentioned porting. A lot of our high performance profile cutter blades were kind of thought up from Joe Mondello, one of the kings of porting and polishing.
Oldsmobile.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he kind of came up with all of this high performance stuff, the infinite flow, the creative flow tips. So all of the stuff that we carry came from his brain. So it helps with all of that performance flow, and you can get loads and loads of power out of those particular tips.
That's so cool. I'm going to mention in the Dream Giveaway Garage, we've got a 72 Chevelle. And as you know, 70 is really the last year for high compression on heads. But a big block is a big block. You can take those low compression heads and you can really turn them into some bona fide performing pieces of cast steel.
This stuff that we carry, I mean, it goes from your daily grocery getter all the way up to your NHRA top field funny car team. So we start small. The biggest thing is we do lawnmowers to land movers, create power anywhere in between.
That's so cool. And your gauges as well, like your micrometers. Tell us about those.
Well, we got a bunch of different things. Right now we got a couple concentricity gauges on here. Right now they're the regular spin style where you can read the concentricity of your seat. We got one where it's a little bit more accurate where you can just spin the gauge and you can kind of see the reading as it goes. A valve guide or valve seat height gauge.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see the heights of your seats to make sure everything is level all the way through, because you don't want anything higher or lower,
right? Because
it's not going to work out. It's not going to produce the power you're looking for.
That's good. And tell us, what's your favorite muscle car?
My favorite muscle car is kind of weird, but I am in love with the Starsky and Hutch version of the Grand Touring.
That big red tomato.
Yeah, so that has always been my favorite. It's my dream car. I found one. The wife said I have a choice between a pickup or the car, and unfortunately where we live in Minnesota, that car is only going to be used a couple months out of the year, so I chose the pickup.
Well, I'll tell you, we're just so glad you guys helped support the Racer Support Tour for 22. We're hoping that you guys are on board for 2023. You can see your products at rhino.co and Rhino Online. And we're just so happy to be talking to you today on Rhino TV.
Well, I appreciate everything that you guys did. Last year was a great year. I'm glad we got to help support the race tour. The first year in it, I'm hoping that everything goes well in our end of the world and we can help support the tour again in 23.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, see you guys.